Cancer, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. All right, your energy, the Six of Wands in reverse. Your person, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. They're viewing you as the Nine of Swords, okay? What you're not seeing is the Eight of Swords in reverse. And we see the Knight of Swords, so clarity and communication coming towards you. And we see the Justice card, Libran energy. So I feel like my Cancers, with this Libran energy, I feel like you're really balanced at this moment, or you're trying to stay really balanced, but I kind of feel like you're feeling ignored here, either by this person or by somebody else. I also feel like with the Six of Wands in reverse, some of you, you're experiencing a little bit of conflict, or you feel like you're not getting the reward and recognition that you deserve. Now, this could be like at work. This could be getting frustrated with like gains at the gym or something like that. Or you just feel like you're not getting what you've been working so hard for. But I do think that you're remaining balanced. I don't think you're letting anybody really see you sweat or see that you're frustrated here, because I feel like an energy of frustration here with the Six of Wands in reverse. All right, let's see what this means. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like something isn't working out the way that you want it to, but I feel like in true Cancerian fashion, you're not really letting anybody know that it's affecting you as much as you are with this Justice card. You're staying balanced, you're staying grounded, even though something doesn't feel quite fair. But it's like you're still working towards it. I feel like you're really in that tenacious Cancerian energy though. Like even if it's not happening right now, it is going to happen. I'm going to work for this. I'm going to fight for this. Very, like I said, tenacious Cancerian energy. You're viewing this person as the Four of Wands in reverse. So now you could be in separation from this person. You could have found out that this person is recently single. You might feel like they're not quite stable, like maybe their housing situation isn't stable, their work isn't stable. Maybe you feel like they're a little bit all over the place. Or you might also just feel like this person is distant. I feel for a lot of you, this is a connection that hasn't quite found its form yet. And you're viewing the relationship as the World card. So some of you, you're seeing this connection as over. But for others of my Cancers, the World card is like there's a new beginning here. So I kind of feel like, I actually feel like this is a new relationship. I don't feel like this is somebody you're in separation from. I just feel like it's a relationship that hasn't found its form yet. And with the World, it's like you see potential for a new beginning here. Your person, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I kind of feel like your person... I mean, now some of you, maybe you feel like they've turned their back on you, which this certainly could be the case. But for a lot of my Cancers, I feel like your person is in some sort of transition. And it's like what we're not quite seeing with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They've freed themselves from some sort of karmic situation or bad habits. And I think you're recognizing that with the Four of Wands, but you're feeling a little bit frustrated because it feels like there's a timing issue. Like you might have been really working towards this connection. Flirting with this person, putting in time and effort. Maybe you've been seeing them, whatever it is. Let's see. Let's go to the Oracle cards. This person knows that you're stressed. And most likely stressed about them, stressed about this connection, or just maybe you're stressed about whatever this is, work. The Six of Wands in reverse can also just be like you feel like you're being pulled in a whole bunch of different directions. Or that you're not getting the results that you want. We see divine assistance. So your prayers have been heard. The divine is currently supporting and guiding you. Allow yourself to receive. Okay, so you're being divinely supported here. We see honor your ancestors, Cancer. Learn how to connect to your ancestors so you may receive their guidance in your life. Remember, when we pray, we ask for answers. When we meditate, we receive. All right, we see you're on the right path. Yeah, Cancers, don't give up. And I don't know if it's about this relationship or if it's other things in your life. I can see that you're frustrated. Something isn't going the way that you want it to. But you're in this tenacious Cancer energy. You're not letting anybody see you sweat. And some of my Cancers are like, why am I doing this, right? Why am I doing this? But Spirit's saying you're on the right path. Even if you're not sure, keep going. Eventually you will get to your destination, because you're on the path to mastery. It's like you're almost there, Cancer. You're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you will soon master. See, you're almost there. You're on the right path. Don't give up now. All right. And that's not just with this relationship. I feel like it's other gains in your life. I don't know if it's a physical goal you have. I don't know if it's a relationship goal. Is it a financial goal? Is it a combination of all of those things? Or one or all of those things. All right, so with Temperance energy, Sagittarius, you do have somebody who, I kind of feel like this person is a healer. I feel like this person could be like somebody people look up to, respect, come to for healing or advice. They might just feel like home to you here with this Temperance energy. We do get divine guidance coming through for you. So there's a lot of divine guidance here with this connection, which does feel very spiritual in nature. All right, we see the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you, this person has been very emotionally drained. It feels like by something else, though, by another connection. Like, I think behind the scenes, they've freed themselves from some sort of karmic situation or difficult situation. It's left them feeling drained, but I do think that they're still quite balanced overall. But it's like they're not emotionally giving to this connection because they're not so sure that they should yet, either because they don't feel like they're in the energy that they need to be in, or maybe, I don't know what the nature of your relationship is here, Cancer, but if it's professional, if you work together, or if you're friends, or you see this person at the gym, or they're a teacher, or they're a coach or something, or is there somebody that you go into their job or they come into yours, it's like they're a little bit on the fence about emotionally investing in this connection. Yeah, because they're worried about getting heartbroken. And I also think this person is still healing from something else. I don't think it's with you. I think this is a new person. The Nine of Swords, they know that you're frustrated. They know that you might be feeling a little bit stressed. Now, they might not be sure that it's all connected to them, because I think they also know you've probably confided in this person about something here that's not going your way, something you've been working hard towards. Maybe you were passed up for a raise or a promotion, or maybe, you're not getting the gains at the gym that you want, or with your health and wellness, like whatever it might be. I do feel like you talk to this person. You confide in this person. This person is seeing you as somebody who's honest, authentic, clear. They do have sweet feelings for you, but it's Six of Cups energy. So Six of Cups can still, be in that platonic, can still be platonic. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they see that you're being patient. They see that you're working really hard. They see that you're working towards transformation and change. And the Wheel of Fortune energy in reverse, but they also feel like maybe you've had a run of bad luck. Sagittarius energy here. I also feel like this person knows they're not so sure that you're going to put in the work or move towards them. I kind of get you're both feeling a little bit not so sure about this relationship. Is it just a friendship? Is it just professional? Should it go any further? I think this person is on the fence because they're worried about getting heartbroken or messing things up. I think they also know that you're working hard towards something that isn't quite coming to fruition yet, but it will soon, Cancer. Don't forget. All right, and we see the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, there's third-party energy here, but this person's energy, again, they're kind of on the fence about whether or not you're fully compatible, or if they want to transform this connection with you. Okay, because I don't know if you're good friends and they don't want to mess that up, or they feel like they're not healed, or this is a working relationship, so they don't want they don't want to ruin that. They don't want to shit where they eat, or they don't want to ruin things for you. Eight of Swords in reverse tells me behind the scenes this person is freeing themselves from some sort of karmic situation, but they might feel like they're not really healed. They're not really over that just yet. We see the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're holding back because they're healing. All right, Hierophant energy, they do feel they're healing from like a long-term relationship is kind of what I'm getting. But I also feel they feel a strong bond with you, Cancer. Like they feel this spiritual connection with you. And the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. This person can also imagine being in a relationship with you, but I think there's something holding them back. Again, there's a fear of getting hurt or heartbroken, the fear that they're going to mess this up and then it's going to be uncomfortable for both of you. Maybe they also feel like they don't want to pull you off your path because they see that you're working really hard towards something. All right. We do get clarity and communication. I do think this person is going to be coming towards you, giving you clarity, truth, communication here. All right. We see 5 of Cups, sadness, disappointment, a new beginning, and we see the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and we see Emperor energy in reverse. This person being a really stubborn Cancer. This is not going to be the message that a lot of you want to hear, but I feel like it's a necessary message. There's a spiritual connection between the two of you, but I feel like this person is very stubborn. But more than being stubborn, I actually think this person doesn't want to F things up here. And I don't mean that they're just worried that, they're not going to be able to give to you or they're going to cheat on you or something like that. I think that you're going to get communication that's going to be a little bit disappointing. And I think the communication is 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. A new beginning, but where it's balanced and it's more of a friendship. Now, what I'm going to say to you is I don't think this person wants to friend zone you necessarily. Like, I do feel like there's attraction, but I just think there's so much else going on here. And I think that this is someone who doesn't want to mess up what you already have. A beautiful working relationship, a friendship. Again, if this is somebody that you see at the gym or you see at work or someplace that could be sacred for you, I think it's also sacred for them. All right, Cancer. And I just feel like the Emperor, this person is going to really draw the line in the sand, even if there are feelings here. Again, maybe they're a teacher, maybe they're your boss or something like that. And it's like, as much as they would love to move this forward, they don't want to jeopardize the situation, your situation. It could also be like, for example, let's say this is like this is a boss or this is a coworker of yours. It could take you off of your path, or it could make the company or higher up see you as like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They see that you're close to success here, Cancer, and they don't want to mess that up. We see wish granted. All right, we see they want their cake and to eat it too. That's that Emperor energy, but they're going to be protecting themselves. And in some weird way, Cancer, I feel like this is what they're doing to really protect you as well. Because I can taste this breakthrough you're about to have. And it's not just in this relationship or in relationships. I mean, it's something with your finances. It's something with your personal, physical, spiritual, emotional journey. And deep down, I do think that their energy is coming from protection. And they want their cake and to eat it too. I'm not really getting that this person is like selfish, narcissistic energy, my way or the highway, but a little bit my way or the highway. They're going to draw the line in the sand, even though what they want might belie how they really act or contradict, the decision that they're going to make here or that you two are making. But I also see for some of my Cancers, the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You may get some sort of disappointing communication from this person that's kind of drawing a line in the sand here. But I also think that's going to open you up to something new, something different. This person's a good communicator. They're going to come in with good, clear communication. You and this person are a perfect match. You're very good for each other. They see it, you see it. And we see long distance lover, but I feel the decision that they're making is, Cancer, I'm going to love you from a distance here. Okay, or they're putting distance between you and them emotionally. All right, and we see fair and light features. That could be you, that could be this person. But Cancer, I know it sucks, okay? I know this is not the message a lot of you want to hear, but I feel like this is somebody that's drawing a line in the sand because they want to protect the relationship, they want to protect themselves, and they want to protect you. And it might not feel really good right now, but I actually see like it's the right decision for a lot of you. All right, and I do think that there may be somebody else coming towards you. That's the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. What you're looking for is looking for you. But, you know, tough love message here. I don't think it's necessarily this person. So let's see who is this Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Okay, it might be somebody who has a close-knit relationship with their father. Looks like their father followed in their father's footsteps. They could be a father to, you know, a girl, have a daughter rather. This might be somebody who's been closed off or wounded, all right? They might not have any family or their family's at a distance, but this is really truly your life partner. This is somebody solid, stable, and secure, and they could be a Leo, okay? So again, I was asking about this Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. I actually feel like there's a redirection here. And I feel like you have somebody, Cancer, who really likes you, who's really attracted to you, but also really has your best interests at heart. Okay, I know that's hard to see or hear right now, because a lot of you, this is the connection that you want. But I think there's something more in alignment with you, and I also feel like you're on the verge of major success here. It's one of these messages that, like, you know, a couple months down the line, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, yes, that sucked because I didn't get the message that I wanted, but it was actually the best decision, but I wasn't able to see it then, okay? So, tough love messages here, Cancer. Let's see what your advice and guidance is. But you certainly do have a balanced relationship coming towards you. I just think it's not with the person you think it is or the one that you want currently. Yeah, break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. And I kind of feel like this person is probably always going to be there for you, Cancer, but maybe not in the way that you were hoping or expecting. Okay, and we see pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. All right, Cancers, I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.